Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Nick Cannon, it looks like your roosters have finally come home to rest. You guys, what? Nest rest? It don't matter. Sit down. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the careless actions of Nick Cannon's life, of his body, of his self-proclaimed he said he was diagnosed as a narcissist, and all these games that he was playing, and all these games that women and men were co-signing, talking about, well, if he got enough money and they love each other, it's none of us. Let's not talk about patriarchy. Shut up. All his foolery has come back to haunt him. And haunt him, I mean that now his foolishness is being weighed in on his children. What am I talking about? So his daughter with Mariah Carey, Monroe, she literally posted, just for the record, I only have one brother, and his name is Morocco. Is it Carey or Cannon? Anyway, I only have one brother, and that's it. And the weird thing is, and this is the sick thing about patriarchy, y'all, because after that happened, the internet started dragging the little girl. They started dragging Monroe, because I've realized when it comes to the people that defend Nick Cannon, it's everybody's fault but his. It's the baby's mom's fault for having kids with him. It's the baby's mom's fault for doing this. It's the baby's mom's fault for doing that. Now it's the daughter's fault of the fact that a self-proclaimed diagnosed narcissist. I think it's a good thing that a lot of people just truly don't understand what a narcissist is. Y'all think it's just somebody that's like very, very full of themselves, with a big ego. That's not a narcissist. Narcissists are demons walking. They are literally skinwalkers. They literally peel your emotional flesh off and wear it as their own. And they're like, I'm human. Come here. I need new flesh. You don't understand when God wrote the Bible and talked about demons among us. They're talking about narcissists. I'm telling you. All right. The whole point of the matter is Nick Cannon created this. He got cheered on. He got this, he got that. He got cheered on. And he created an environment, finally, where his kids, because narcissists love to triangulate, his kids have no idea. When I say no idea, no familial bonds. Why? Because that suits him. For those of y'all being like, Tisa, you putting 20 on 10? No, because let me take you back to an article. This was in June 24th, 2023. Nick Cannon admitted that none of his kids know each other. First, they asked him to name all your kids' names. He forgot two of the kids. We already know that he got into stuff with one of his baby's moms, the one that's from Panama, and she's darker complected, and she's the one that he literally was always at odds with, and she's the only one that, as far as I know, that wouldn't put him on child support, and good for her. But Nick Cannon's the one that he didn't want to have babies with dark-skinned women. He wanted everybody to look the same. But you know what? Forget all that, because he's done worse things, okay? He forgot two of his kids' names. He didn't even want his kids to meet. He said, when they were like, he's like, oh, I spread my time around the kids evenly. They said, well, how you do that, Nick? He said, oh, well, it depends on the relationship with the mother that day. You know, if we're vibing and it's really, really good, then I'll spend it at that mother's house. And then if it's another one, he literally created a reward system where he has all these women who clearly have issues to put up with this. Let's just put it like that. They are, even if they don't know it, in my mind, they're unhealed. Right? At least most of them. I don't know about the rest. The whole point of the matter is he created like a reward system where whatever family can make him happiest when he comes over, whatever family can make him feel like the father, whatever family can make him feel good, that's the house he's going to stay in that night. Do you understand like what this guy's doing? But it's not over, because how are we blaming this little girl for the fact that Nick Cannon's plan actually worked? Nick Cannon's plan worked. And now we're sitting here blaming the little girl. Let's get into this, right? They said that appearing on June 23rd episode of Dr. Lauren Behrman's The Language of Love podcast, Nick, the dad of 12, revealed that some of his kids don't actually know each other. And even for the ones who have met, they've never been told that they're siblings. Do you know how crazy that is? That you got 12 kids Some of them don't even know about the existence of the other kids, even though he's in all their lives and all the mothers know about each other. And the ones that have met don't even know their siblings. Oh, it's not over. It's not over. He then, remember he did that interview where he said that his 12 kids was a trauma response? And people are like, at least he's talking about it. At least he's bold enough to talk about it. I said, shut up, you dumb pick-me's. Knowing that you're messed up is just the beginning of the journey. It's the beginning of the journey. And I would argue it's the hardest part, because once you realize where you fall short, it takes a lot of commitment, effort, and self-reflection to move forward and become the person that you know you can be. Become the person your kids need. Taking accountability of, I messed up, that's not the end of the road. I suck. I go sit down. Get your head. That's only beginning of the road. But anyway, this fool also said, and all of the kids, and again, I don't understand how they drag in sweet little Monroe, a 12-year-old, who is saying what she should say. I don't know these kids. I wasn't raised with them. My brother is who was in the house. My dad never introduced them to me. He never brought them around my mom. I don't know these people. See, I think the problem is there's some people, it's the same people that's obsessed with, I'm a wife, I'm a husband, that's your father, that's your mother. They're obsessed with titles, and it really don't matter who's in it as long as you got that title. And if you got that title, that gives you a certain amount of respect. You don't even have to do anything for it. So these are probably the same people, men and women, that are trying to drag Monroe are the same people that don't realize, good for Mariah for raising them to be like, no, what is a brother, sister? What is a father? Do I know you? Again, also, she's 12 years old. She doesn't know. She has complicated feelings. Her dad never introduced. Her dad never brought them around. Her dad never brought her around to them. Blame Nick. If you think she should have a different reaction, and it's sad that she doesn't have a relationship with her siblings, but blame Nick. Blame Nick. How is it? We talk about Monroe, we talk about Mariah Carey, but nobody wants to actually point the finger at the narcissist that made this, happen. Listen to what this Scooby-Doo fool said. He said, some of for the ones who have met, they've never been told their siblings, explaining that some of the 6 mothers of her children have expressly stated that they don't want their kids to interact with the children he has with other women. Now, why is that, Nick? Why? Because I remember when the mothers of your kids were asking for night nurses, were asking for extra nannies, were asking for mother, and you were quick to be like, no. You were quick to tell them no. But now that some of them, you control all aspects of the relationship. They're not allowed to see other men, but you can see whoever you want. They have to be in your harem, but you can have as many kids as you want. They are in one-sided open relationships that you are very stingy on the money with. That's why that one girl, the girl from Panama, went and put you on child support, and you still mad about that. And you trying to tell me that you can say, yo, it's important the kids meet? Or why don't the mothers really want the kids to meet? Because let's be real. Is it because you was dipping and diving and slipping and sliding, double dipping, playing 2, 3 at the same time, creating narcissist triangulation where you separate the people at the base so they all focus on you? Creating narcissist triangulation so that you were the center of everything? Is that really why they don't want the kids to meet? Because of stuff you did and things that you as a narcissist actually set up? I'm willing to bet it is, but let's continue. And you know what's so bad and so sick? The fact that there were people so desperate to be like, oh no, that's the dream. A man, the Diddy dream. A man can have 1 million women and 12 children, still be a good father. Shut up. You don't know. You shut up. Because get this, how sick it is. He said, yes, they're all canon, so they all have the same name. They'll probably go to the same schools and all that. all right? He dropped the bomb that his kids have never all been in the same place or met one another, explaining, as much as that may be a wish of mine, I gotta respect that's not everybody's wish. Now you respecting it? I know narcissists game when I see it. They don't want to meet because the mothers feel some type of way because you made that distance between them and you made them jealous, and there's probably a bunch of bitter stuff. Second of all, are you serious? Now all of a sudden you respecting everybody's view? Get this. He said one of the things that, what did he say? He said, because they're currently under their mother's jurisdiction, I'm trying to play by my mom's rules. But the thing is, you said that none of your kids have met each other, and some of the moms didn't want them meeting. Not all, but just some. So why haven't the some actually met and become brother and sister? Exactly. He said, but once they can make their own decisions, I would hope and pray we'll have an established, strong enough relationship that they'll want to come hang out with me. Listen how crazy this is. He said, I think right now it's time to start having, and this will be a family debate when we have to have a full and honest discussion with the 6-year-old because he's a genius. They said, he said, the 6-year-old has advanced intelligence tested at 4th grade school level. Wow. And his advanced intelligence has clued him into the fact that he has siblings beyond the 2 who live with him. He said, I think he's already figured it out. He knows he has other siblings, even within his own house. He's not an only child. He knows about his older siblings. He's been around the younger ones. He's been around them. Just nobody talks about it. It's not like this is your brother or sister. We're actually reeling over this information. Do you know how sick this is? And sick that people let this charade go on. He is mentally abusing those women, whether they know it or not. You're being mentally abused. And the mental abuse is seeping into the children. It's called narcissistic abuse. And narcissists don't know how to do anything except abuse other people. That's it. He said, this time is now before another kid at school says something. I think it's going to be a difficult conversation. He's going to say, you know, your daddy already has a lot of kids and you're special. I appreciate our bond. But I also have other relationships that have produced other children that I love dearly as well. The fact that he doesn't even understand that he's still looking at this as a lens of your daddy got other children, but we love you as well. And you're not looking at this as a lens that he might be like, yay, I have other siblings. He's only like, and you're looking at it, it's like the kid's gonna be like, oh, I have to split daddy's love. And also, can we be real, Nick, you don't even stay in the same house every night. So the kid knows you somewhere. What you think he doing? What you think he thinks you're doing? Filming, wilding out? What do you think he thinks you're doing? What does he think you're filming? Like, are you serious? Anyway, like, the lies adults tell themselves about what children know, what children see, and what children feel. And the biggest lie, new evidence has come out that until the age of 7 years old, your child feels, the mother's raising the child, your child feels everything the mother feels. Not what the mother says, not what the mother pretends, not what the woman acts, but what she actually feels. Your emotion is enmeshed in theirs and they are enmeshed in you. And this is up to the age 7 years old. And let me just say this. If there wasn't anything horrible about this, and who are we to judge, then why haven't the parents told the kids they have siblings? And when your son that's a super genius, what's he going to live? What's he going to read when he gets old enough? Apparently he's old enough to read now, and he has a 4th grade intelligence at 6 years old. What's he going to see? You giving dumbass interviews talking about your kids were a trauma response? Y'all, I am tired. I'm tired. God. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.